Hello, this is old Mr. Kent of MrKent.com, and I was out playing with my Insta360 camera, and my son called me over to where he was driving his tractor, and he said, "Go get on your e-trike and follow me." And so, yeah, be careful. This video may cause nausea. Anyway, so if you've trained your kids right, you always do what they tell you. And so I went, got on my trike, and I'm following them, have no idea where we're going. And and so he said, "Follow me," so I'm following him. And he's coming down the street here. The neighbor there on the right is a very good friend. And then as we get up here to one more lot, the neighbor on the left is where we're actually headed when it gets all said and done. So, and as you see that bucket in the road there, that's warning people not to drive there because there's a sinkhole. And so the first job is to fill that sinkhole up with dirt. And he got the dirt from a dirt pile in the neighbor's yard. The guy in the light blue shirt, that was his house, and we're going to be heading back there. But in the meantime, my son is going to drive his tractor over the hole a bunch of times, and then they can dump the dirt in there. They can fill that up, because if a normal car was to drive along and hit that, and by the way, there's the shadow of the camera. If the normal car was to drive along and hit that, it would ruin their steering system and their your front end assembly. So it's good to just fill up the hole. And of course, now watch out there! Now be careful. Well, that was close, but I don't know. That almost got it, didn't it? Well, keep watching. And he'll get that packed down. And then we're going to head over to the backyard of the fellow with the light blue shirt. What is causing all this is we had a whole lot of heavy rain. And that, we believe, caused the sinkhole, because everything was just full of... it was all mud. And his backyard is low, and so he had, as you can see, a pile of dirt in the back there. He had a pile of dirt dumped. And then my son motioned to me, because I didn't know, I was just sitting out there. He motioned to me to come on back to the back here where he is, and so I'm being very cautious. And then he says, "Come on, keep coming." And so I'm coming, and then I'm trying to follow him, and he's going to tell me, "Just get on back beyond where we are." And like I said, if you train your kids right, you just do what they tell you. So now you see how he went while I was turning around. He went and got a load of dirt and dumped it in that big puddle. Because with all the rain we had, this neighbor, his backyard, which is lower, filled up with water. So this pile of dirt is not gonna fill up the backyard, but it is gonna make it a little easier for getting back there on that little road, I guess. I don't know what his purpose was, but anyway, so. Trip after trip after trip after trip. Finally, my son got the dirt pile moved over into the water. And this is the part that could cause nausea. And if you don't know what a 360 camera is, my Insta360 camera is... It's not, it looks like maybe the camera's going back and forth. and it could come unscrewed off of the end of that pole it was on. But that's not how it works, so don't worry. It's not going to come off the end of the pole. It's actually the camera, a 360 camera, is just sitting there looking at in all directions, 360 degrees, up and down and around. And so then when we finish with the video, then I take it home and I edit the video so that the camera image follows the tractor back and forth, which took a little while, but it's fun editing if you like to do editing. And so if you're still watching this, I hope your stomach's in good shape. And so he actually didn't wear out my camera, but it looks like the camera went back and forth and back and forth. And finally, he after all those trips back and forth. By the way, did you count them? Oh well. Anyway, you can count them and then put it in the comments how many you counted. So now he's just he's leveling it out, and pushing the pile into the puddle, and it's a great big puddle. So he's just making a little wider path back to the guy's shop back there, and they have a horse back there. And so anyway, that's that's how he almost broke my camera. And it was almost broke my camera when he was filling that hole out there. And then I just wanted to tease you about going back and forth and how it would come unscrewed off of the post. So anyway, he got it all moved back, and then he leveled it out, and the neighbor was happy, and he was happy, and so everything turned out okay. And I still have a good Insta360 camera, and they're a nice action camera for sure. So anyway, that's the story of how he almost broke my camera. I want to thank you for watching my videos, and God bless.